air freshener so it doesn't spray me in the face. Hello everybody, my name is Alicia and today I'm back. I'm gonna put this down while it cools down, hang on. I am back after a little hiatus because the job I was just in, I had no free time at all because I was just working. But now I'm in a new job that's really, really good for me and gives me 3 days off a week. So I'm having one of them as my content creation days. Welcome to a content creation day. We're gonna make a video today. Today's video is books that I've DNF'd and books that I haven't liked that are popular books. So they may have been recommended through TikTok, they may have been recommended through just like word of mouth in the trends at the moment, but I hated them. So let's get into it. The first one, and I know she just brought out a new book, Sally Rooney, Normal People. I did not get on with this book. The storyline was okay, like it was a bit basic, I'm not gonna lie. But the thing I hated most about this, the thing that I could not get on board with, she doesn't use speech marks. Not many books I read without speech marks I get along with. My brain can't do it. I get it. That, you know, sometimes they don't want to give away what's a thought and what's speech. But I'd like it to be given away because I don't know if you're talking or if you're just thinking. So that's why I don't like this one, and that is why I will not read The Handmaid's Tale, because apparently there's a lot of that. And I like knowing when someone's talking. So those are the main reasons I didn't like this one. This one I did read all the way through though. This was not a DNF, this was just a general dislike. This next one is one that I DNF'd. It's one that I just started reading, got 200 pages in, which is very lenient for me because I normally give them 100 pages. But it's A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. Now, the problem I have with this is I know The Hunger Games as a trilogy. The first book was really slow starting and then it got into it. I don't have, this was 206 pages. I don't have 500 pages of letting a book do things. I don't have that. I don't want that from a book. I want to be, just put me in there. Beam me up, Scotty. I was still waiting. I was still waiting my 200 pages to be like, yep, come on. In we go. And it didn't happen. So I DNF'd it because it was also putting me in a reading slump. And generally, I don't like them. So sorry, Suzanne. The next one, which I did finish, I just didn't like it. Call Me By Your Name by Andre Eichmann. Something about this book was too forwardly sexual. This has a lot of sexual themes in it throughout, mainly in the latter half of the book. But I just felt like it was centered around sex and that was it. Which, don't get me wrong, in some books, I love it. But just the way it was described for me was a bit too forwardly sexual. Now I know loads of people love this book and at the end it is very wholesome. It's like, oh, that's nice. But the ending didn't sort of, what word am I looking for? The ending didn't kind of round things up. It just, for me, was a bit lackluster. Yeah, there was moments of awe within the ending, but yeah, it was a bit lackluster and very, very forward. If you like that, amazing. But if you don't, I wouldn't read it. And my last one, which has been sat on my shelf for about a year, I got around to reading it and I was like, I will love this because I loved her other book. It's Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Or Maas, I think it is. Boring. I'm sorry, but how far through did I get? Again, 230 pages, so it's very lenient with this book. Boring. It felt like it was trying to set up, there's a love triangle for sure in here, but it was a very cheesy love triangle and I'm just past the point of liking that. And it wasn't in the way that Cassie does it. Cassie does love triangles so eloquently, but I just didn't like this. And it's such a shame because I loved A Court of Thorns and Roses and I'm gonna read her other two though. They're here, I'm gonna read them. But I was just boring. So I DNF'd it, 200 pages in. And that's it! Ugh. I have, of course, DNF'd more books. If you'd like to know what they are, give me a thumbs up for this video so that I know you like the content that I'm making. And also, if you have anything to say about whether or not I like this, whether you liked these books, please let me know down below in the comments. I love it when you guys comment, so please do it. And if you're new here, subscribe, because I'm going to be making more videos soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you sometime soon. Goodbye!